Now we're going to count down the timer. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, unpause. Hello and welcome to another work. Hello and welcome to another Warcraft III audio commentary right after Christmas. I said I was going to actually upload a game yesterday, unable to, but hopefully you guys had a great Christmas, and I did. I got a Kindle Fire HD, which was awesome. So I'm going to be able to like read books and stuff now, and that was what was holding me back, was not having a Kindle actually. Yeah, so I'm doing this with a co-cast. Say hello to Bidoux.
Hey, what's up?
Did you have a good Christmas?
It was okay.
Well, you're supposed to say it was good.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Because you're like, people are gonna watch. You're supposed to like say, "Ah, it was a great Christmas," and that's puts them in a better mood. It's like a psychology thing.
The food was good.
You just don't know psychology. Okay, so anyway, we are gonna be watching a best of 3 series from WLW between Zhouxixi spawning in as the Night Elf. He's pink in the upper left corner. This is Tyrannistan versus Fly 100% in the bottom right as the purple orc. Going Blade Master first with a barracks and then a shop build. That shop will be up a couple seconds after the Blade Master comes out. Could go ahead and creep down here. Creep out maybe one of these creeps of the Goblin Laboratory. Maybe creep out some of the Green Camp. We'll have to wait and see. And we do have Zhouxixi going with a Demon Hunter first. Of course, he's going to AOW creep out his Goblin Laboratory and then his Green Camp as well.
Yeah, I've never heard of WLW before. I assume it's a Chinese league.
No, we've talked about WLW like last week, didn't we? I think
Did we?
I think we did, because I was like, hey, do you know what WLW is? And you were like, no. And I was like, oh, me either, but I'm going to cast some really good games. The WFZ games that I casted a couple days ago versus Skyfans were from WLW.
Okay, so when you were explaining it to me, I obviously wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you're ignoring me as usual.
That's how I roll.
So up here we can see, of course, that Ancient of Warcraft going underway. You can see down here that the Blade Master is out now. Actually, looks like I was wrong. It's going to be only about a second after he comes out for that shop. I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 healing salves and a speed scroll. Immediately speed scrolling and wind walking to get up here. Where is he going? Wherever it is, he wants to get there fast.
That's a very good observation. I think he's just going to creep this camp here for the items. Usually you pick up a circlet, if I am correct.
Yeah. But if what he's doing, if he's coming up here to creep this out, and actually that's kind of cool. I like how he speed scrolls and wind walks to get here faster. It's cool, but yeah, it gives him a Claws of Attack +6. That's actually a great item. Gonna go ahead and pop that healing salve on the Blade Master, and then he can come over here and get a jack on the Night Elf if he tries to creep this shop with his Ancient of War. Looks like he's not gonna do that. Gonna go ahead and pick up a circlet and the dust from that shop on that Demon Hunter right now. He already got a circlet from the creep he did, and that's gonna happen just slightly before that Blade Master wind walks in there to go pick up that circlet, but it's already gone.
Yeah, really good timing by Zhouxixi. Just gonna waste the dust there because he knows, yeah. He knows the Blade Master is around. Didn't, however, get it off. So that's going to give Fly a little more leeway into figuring out what's going on.
And I think he probably can tell exactly what's going on at this moment. But we can see that Demon Hunter is going to chase that grunt just a little bit. Tech under the way for the Orc player, putting up a 3rd burrow also before that first burrow or 2nd burrow is completed. I have no idea if that's standard or not, but it's probably standard.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, they both have a pretty equal tech. Fly going with 2 grunts, or was that a 1 grunt tech?
That was a 1 grunt tech. And it looks like Fly gonna go ahead and item creep the assassin at the other end of the creep. He did creep, since I didn't actually mention it, at the 3 o'clock, right? Now this is the 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Yeah, clocks are hard.
Yes.
I
use the number clocks. It just tells you, like, like when it says like 708. Yeah, digital. Yeah. That's the way to go. I mean, why should you ever have to like use your mind for something as simple as time?
Well, I don't have a problem with reading from them. I mean, I have a problem like picturing in my head the clock face on the mini map.
But it's like circle.
I know.
Let's move on. The Demon Hunter is going to try to pick up that grunt in Fly's base. Probably going to get it, considering his boots, making his Demon Hunter really fast. And do note that I think he took it from Fly's shop.
He did indeed.
Which is huge, because the Blade Master without boots and a Demon Hunter with boots.
He did that while you were making fun of me.
I noted it.
So viewers missed it while you were making fun of me. Just an observation, eh?
Well, like I was saying, taking the boots
eh?
from the Blade
I think
Master.
the Demon Hunter's trapped because of these peons.
Yes, he is.
Brilliant play by Fly.
Can you explain to people why it is important for Zhouxixi to take those boots of speed when against the Blade Master?
Sure, because the Blade Master moves fast.
Yes, he does.
I don't know, I'm sorry.
Is that really?
It's been a couple days since I've casted, you might be able to tell.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, we have the Demon Hunter is trying to break free from this, basically this base block. Gonna go for that peon, gonna force him into the burrow. Actually, almost gonna get out, but really nice block coming in with this peon. Really, just the peon doing its work right there. Looks like that Demon Hunter gonna be able to break free though, very like at the very end of that as he was coming out, and the Blade Master now chasing him. Of course, the Blade Master doesn't have boots of speed, and that's exactly why you want to have boots of speed when your opponent doesn't in this matchup, because now the Demon Hunter gets to run away no problem free. Coming right back in fact, knowing he can be very aggressive because that Blade Master does not have boots, and gonna go ahead and just try to get a couple more hits on that Spirit Lodge. He would have canceled it if he could, but that wasn't really the goal of that. He just wanted to bring the Blade Master back out from creeping, which is slowly creeping down. I don't know why, Ricky. I don't know why you're like, I don't know. I can hear you laughing. I don't know if you've clearly like leaned away from your microphone. Still, either
I'm
way.
honestly still laughing at the joke you made in the base because like I was trying to explain the importance of taking boots, and then you cut me off. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just have Pierre announce it, no problem." And then you threw out the the answer that.
Okay, we have a Keeper of the Grove, has been picked up by Zhouxixi, and he is going a dots build, which is a very odd choice to go Keeper of the Grove second when you're going dots. As you can see, he's about to hit tier 3, and he has done got 2 inches of wins down.
Let's recast. I can't even talk.
No, it's fine. We'll take it. It's fine. Look, we don't have a lot of look, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we have this Keeper of the Grove, a very odd choice to go with as the second hero, and going to have Tauren Chieftain as the Orc second hero. Fly, of course, going with the Blade Master and the Tauren Chieftain right there. And he does have a Raider out, of course, 3 grunts as well. I think he lost a grunt in his base, so he would have 4 right now. Even though he went with a 1 grunt tech, he did try to go up to the 4 grunt standard. Of course, we do have this Demon Hunter and this Keeper of the Grove, just doing odd things right now. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do right here. I mean,
maybe he's trying to stall, so that he can just mass agent or his dots. I mean, if he stalls, then he makes Fly, hesitant to creep instead of just straight creeping, because he's always trying to hit the heroes. So maybe he's just delaying the creep.
That's a very good point. But, that's probably exactly what he's doing.
I'm just gonna apologize for having that laugh attack before. Couldn't contain myself.
It's fine.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Greater Potion of Mana being picked up by that Blade Master right now. He's going to be able to pass that over to the Tauren Chieftain here in just a moment. And of course, we can see that the Demon Hunter and the Keeper of the Grove now with up to 3 dots going to creep out their shop. After that, shortly, they should be able to creep out the Gold Mine because they have an Ancient of War positioned right there. Of course, if they don't bring a Wisp, they're probably going to lose that Ancient of War when they go for that creep. But we'll wait and see. And they're going to wait. They're probably going to hold off on that just because Fly is it's probably about time for Fly to be hitting, and here he does come actually right now. I don't know if you can see that with the Ancient of War. I don't think so, but he is coming in here, and he's going to be able to maybe get a ensnare off on that Demon Hunter. Actually going to block it with a line of sight of the tree, moving very, very peculiarly, and that peculiar.
Peculiarly.
This is literally the most professional cast we've ever done.
It's been a while though. Keep in mind, we're a little rusty.
It's the Christmas. I mean, I casted 2 days ago, but hey,
roguies.
Yeah, so we have the Orc right here creeping out. Gonna go ahead and get the item. I think he went for the mana burn on the Tauren Chieftain actually, not the creep. Gonna have a lightning shield still on one of those Raider. Gonna go ahead and cast the
Master's
amplify.
Gonna be done. Master training gonna be done now. So Zhouxixi can take this fight.
Absolutely. And as you can see, with those entangling roots allowing him to be very aggressive right now, I'm going to force Fly to run away. I'm going to get a 29 mana burn off on the Blade Master right after a Wind Walk, and going to have that Demon Hunter be opened on just a little bit. We do have 3 Wisps coming in here to go ahead and dispel the Spirit Links and just take some mana away from the Spirit Walkers, as well as that Tauren Chieftain, who is at level 2 now. He does have, of course, a Potion of Greater Mana, so how effective is it going to be? I don't know yet, but he does have a Healing Scroll as well on that Tauren Chieftain. You're going to go ahead and see those dots really taking a really proper position, and the Demon Hunter right now at very low, going to get staffed out. He did use an Invul Potion, and now we're going to see a dot getting ensnared, and he's going to go down while the Elf retreats a little bit. Looks like he's actually going to try to be a little bit more aggressive right here as that Demon Hunter runs back in, this time with an Orb of Venom, and has sealed up at the Moonwells. Could see a couple of these peons going down. Might even see a Raider getting entangled if he gets into a bad spot right here. And there's the entangle right there. As you can see, that Raider will go down.
And do note that Zhouxixi has picked up a Tinker. He's going Demon Hunter, Keeper of the Grove, Tinker. So unreal. I've never actually seen this composition of heroes before. I know the Tinker is really standard in this matchup because the
as a third hero.
Yeah, as a third hero because of his ability to
because of the Pocket Factory. Essentially,
yes,
with the Pocket Factory,
yes.
you can do two really important things. One, you can provide some blocking. It can provide a little bit of tanking if they decide to focus it. And for two, those little guys, those little Clockwork Goblins, add a lot of AoE damage versus Spirit Linked units. That does mean it kind of negates the Spirit Link a little bit because it does AoE.
Let's go into this fight because Zhouxixi is doing crazy, terrible damage here.
Yes, indeed. We can see that Cyclone, that Blade Master is currently Cyclone. We're going to see a couple more of these units being picked off. We can see the Keeper of the Grove is now entangled. He does have a Scroll of Town Portal. Going to go ahead and use that right now to get out of this battle at 42 HP. And there we go. As you can see him leaving. I'm going to see a mana burn too.
Great fight by Zhouxixi, bringing Fly down to 1 Raider, 1 Walker.
It's an interesting choice from Fly to not use the Potion of Greater Mana on his CC. I know well, at least I would assume it's because he's level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain. He wants to wait until that Tauren Chieftain is a little bit stronger. At level 3, of course, with level 2 Shockwave, he can do a lot more damage with another additional 300 mana. Plus, at level 3, you'll have a little bit more mana, and so it won't be as inefficient to pop that. He might wait for, like, maybe even pick up a Circlet or something on him, though, to use it. We'll have to wait and see exactly what he decides to do. But it does look like Zhouxixi is on his way back down here to the bottom shop, which is going to meet up Fly with some low HP units and might be able to do some real damage right here as well.
I think what he was trying to do was steal the Invuln pot at the shop, but he didn't know that it wasn't crept.
Yeah, although that while that would work really well with it not being crept, I think you would assume. I mean, I feel like there was enough time for Fly to creep it, but I guess he did creep the mercenary camp, so maybe.
Yeah, true. That's true. He did creep the mercenary camp.
But that's where he got the Potion of Greater Mana, so it's probably... But anyway, we see the Tinker is now currently ensnared. That Tinker will go down, but not before he places that Pocket Factor. We do see the Blade Master is almost level 4 now, and he has popped his Invul Potion. Going to get Cyclone, going to have immediately dispel that, and one more Cyclone going to be going up in the air again, trying to kill somebody. He's going to use a Shockwave to cut a couple more, and that was right after he popped that Potion of Greater Mana, getting mana burned right after that as well, down to 61 mana. That Demon Hunter being a pain for the Tauren Chieftain.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I've seen Zhouxixi throw way better Cyclones in an Orc matchup, so the fact that Fly's Blade Master is chopping a lot more than usual is telling me that Zhouxixi is a little bit off his game.
Did you see that Fly running those Raiders into the creep camp? You're going to see that Tauren Chieftain will go down, and this is really unfortunate for Fly as Fly retreats right here. That Blade Master still in the air, and now Zhouxixi on the aggressive once again. He'll be able to do quite a bit of damage, and again, doesn't really have to worry about his Blade Master dying too much here because he can't keep that Blade Master in the air. Really, if you lose
that Demon Hunter's in a lot of trouble. He's really low HP, and the creeps attack him. Oh, wow, what a huge staff. That was a really nice staff saving that Demon Hunter.
Indeed.
But I mean, those creeps are doing so much damage. Holy crap! I mean, they didn't really help any side. The first blunder was Fly pulling them, and then they doing some damage on Zhouxixi as well. They did shoo them away though, and now the Blade Master's gonna get surrounded with no mana, and it's definitely gonna go down. I don't think he can.
That
sneak
could be the good game. I mean, he's lost his TC and now his BM, lost his whole army, and Zhouxixi's right at the doorstep of his base, really. And there's the good game from Fly. That's game 1. Hope you enjoyed our professional cast. That was professional.
Interesting.
I'm professional.
And, yeah, well,
professional.
It was that I know we spell
professional
with a Q. So
professional. You can click right here for game 2. We'll see you next time.